everybody. So I have to make this vlog kind of quickly because the lights might go out any minute. Yeah, there was just a blackout. One size fits all adults. Total warmth and comfort. And you can take it everywhere. It's a Snuggie. You can vlog with it too. Ta-da! This is not a product review, but it was one of the last boxes. I was excited to get it, and it kind of surprised me because it's really is just a blanket with arms. It kind of reminds me of a hospital gown. I don't know if you could take it everywhere, but you can vlog with it. Surprise! So basically what this vlog is going to be about is Doctor Who. And this is a TV show that I just kind of recently got introduced to after Becky O did a video on Blink, which is in one of the episodes. And it's a TV show that actually is shown in England. It's like the longest running sci-fi TV show ever. Also the most successful science fiction TV show in the world. The first episode was on November 23rd, 1963. And basically it's about this man called the Doctor who's actually, well, he's not really born on Earth. And he's just called the Doctor. Everybody's like, what's your real name? And I guess it's this kind of secret. And he regenerates, so different actors have played him. And he basically has such a curiosity about the world. And he has like good intentions. Obviously, he's not perfect. But the TV show kind of follows him through his adventures. I feel like it kind of takes you along the journey with the characters. And you can almost never guess what's going to happen. Like, how on earth did the writers come up with the next thing that's going to happen? Because it's just something that you would never think about, but it's almost oddly, randomly entertaining and interesting at the same time, and clever, but not always logical. Like, it's a very peculiar, I guess, enjoyable TV show. It's really interesting to see them go to like different times, and it's almost always in England. Like, if you don't like England, which I like England, I don't know, I like all countries. The Doctor's favorite planet is the Earth, and he often has a companion, like somebody to share the world with, because it's kind of lonely being the person who lives the longest. It's also kind of sad though, because he knows that he will live longer than everyone else, and it kind of makes you think about like life and death, I guess, too, and just, it kind of, I like this TV show because it kind of makes me think a lot, but at the same time, it inspires, like, a love of life, at least when I watch it. It makes me more interested in science, but also, it kind of also shows that there's something more to life than just what's physically here. There's meaning, there's purpose, and after watching Doctor Who, it kind of bothers me when I watch other TV shows where it's like, go kill whatever species or people or whatever, and it's like, no, I want to talk to them. I want you guys to have dialogue. Don't just go and fight. Because the Doctor always wants to talk to the other species. It's like interspecies dialogue, and he always wants to give people or species a chance to make their own moral decisions and to choose life and to respect life for themselves and for others, because oftentimes, almost all the time, it is their own negative choices that end up leading them to fail. There are consequences, and he's willing to do what needs to be done, but that is usually done with a sense of sadness, because he wants everyone to be happy, everyone to make good choices, everyone to kind of care for each other. I really like how it puts emphasis on motives, the motives behind people's actions, because even people or species or whatever who do make negative choices, they do so for different reasons. Sometimes negative consequences do come from ignorance, and sometimes they come from selfish ignorance, and like there are always choices to be made. And there's also a theme of sacrifice, how oftentimes someone will sacrifice themselves. A good person, or even someone who used to do negative things, will sacrifice themselves, and it makes you think about life and just what is really important. I guess I sound like I'm trying to do a sales pitch. You must watch Doctor Who, but it's really interesting. So yeah, I guess that I want to ask all of you if there's a TV show that you like or that you just discovered that you think would be interesting to check out. And if there are online episodes, the better, because I don't usually have time to record, and I can't even record on the one in my room. So intergalactic peace. Bye. I just realized my Snuggie is blue like the TARDIS.